But maybe 5-10 minutes of it. When he started getting into the sexual market value, I couldn't take no more. Because that is one of the dumbest concepts I've heard floating around these man spaces. Is a woman's sexual market value. And I'm going to explain in this video why that concept is dumb and why you brothers need to get away from these dudes, man, that try to put names and labels on everything. These dudes act so white, bruh. Actually, all that stuff do come from white boys. You know, and for us to be repeating all these silly concepts. Listen, man, the reality of the world cannot fit neatly in your worded boxes. It just don't work that way. You can't come up with a label for something to describe complex situations. Situations with a whole lot of nuance involved, a whole lot of factors and variants involved. You know, you can't do that. But this is the way we think. We think so linear when things are not. Things spread. It's not linear. It spreads. It's all over the place, man. And these concepts that y'all got, man, only serve to mislead you, brothers. It bring y'all down the wrong path that lead a lot of you brothers to despair. You know what I'm saying? Y'all become depressed. Y'all find yourselves lonely, angry, bitter, toxic. You know, in red pill rage and all this stuff, ready to snap out and do something dumb. Nah, man. A woman has no sexual market value, man. And I'm going to explain why. But first, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive notifications, drop more videos. You don't hit the bell icon, you won't know when I drop a video because I don't trigger the algorithm and my channel is being shadowed, man, horribly. So let me jump right into this here. The problem with the sexual market value is the first thing. It's called a market value, right? Women are not a commodity. Their coochies is not a commodity. Their bodies are not being traded on Wall Street every morning when the bell rings. That's not how this works, people. She has no market value. And then why y'all call it sexual market value when y'all seem to be talking about the marriageability of a woman? Why is it not called her marriageable market value? Why do y'all call it a sexual market value? What is this really about? And then somebody gonna say, well, it's all about her ability to procreate. Well, I mean, especially a black woman, she can have a baby late. So I mean, her market value as far as having a child is probably not even gone at 40. If y'all talk about her marriageability, why y'all don't call it her marriage market value? Why is it not called that? Why is it called sexual market value? So that's the first thing I find strange, because if you notice with these man spaces, they tie everything dealing with that woman to sex. If they're talking about marriage, they talk about sex. She owes me sex. She got to give me sex. She got to give me sex. They talk, you know, it's like you don't marry a chick for sex, bro. Sex is a part of your relationship. Sex is this a natural occurrence of a couple. You don't get with a woman for sex. Now, you might meet a chick, you know what I'm saying, and initially, you know, you want to bang her up. Initially, you might think, okay, I want to hit that, so you pursue her for that reason. But if y'all start kicking it and get to like each other and it grows to something more, it's growing to something more not because of sex. It's growing to something more because of y'all connection to each other. So you don't get with a woman for sex. So what's this obsession with a woman's sexual organs, her sexual body parts? What's up with this thing? Her sexual market value, man. That's kind of weird, man. You brothers got to think about this. What exactly are you talking about when you talk about her market value? Again, are you talking about her marriageability? Because there are a lot of women that are hella fine, hella pretty, up in age too. All this silliness about women lose their value at 40, but they get ugly all of a sudden. I mean, a pretty woman's gonna be pretty, man, unless she just get out of shape or something. You know, you got a lot of pretty women that's well up in age that is still good looking. Some of them still fine. I mean, what's wrong with y'all, man? You know, your body don't wither away like that fast, man. You know, 40, 50 years old, but you still kicking it, bro. I mean, come on, man. I don't get what y'all saying. You're still physically attractive. I mean, I still got women look at my ass and I'm out of shape. I still got googie eyes. We still got this appeal to other women, you know what I'm saying, up in age, and they appeal to us up in age. So what are you talking about, the sexual market value? Y'all rated by age or whatever? Because he said when a woman reach 30, she lose her sexual market value. How? Now y'all gotta make y'all mind. If y'all want to call everybody a child up until the age of 20, and at 30 they over the hill, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see how stupid this is? So they babies up until they 21, like one dude said, they need to make the legal age of consent to 21. So they babies up until they 21, and by 30, they elderly. Man, come on, bro. The silliness of some of the stuff y'all say, bro. Come on, my brothers. Y'all gotta be better than that, bro. So I don't know what y'all talking about. Let's try to separate this stuff. Are we talking about marriageability? Because there are women that are attractive that you would not marry, that you will smash all day, all night, and vice versa. There are women that you would that you're not necessarily all that physically attracted to, but you're attracted to her energy, her spirit, her characteristics, and you will marry her. You will marry her, right? She don't turn you on like a porn star, but you will marry her. So you got a vice versa to that too. So you got women that turn you on like a porn star, that just hit every sexual button in your body, but you wouldn't marry. And you got women that don't really trigger those kind of emotions in you that you would marry. So what are we talking about? We can't be talking about marriageable qualities, right? We got to be talking about something else. So are we talking about actual physical sex? Because if that's the case, again, it don't get cut off on age. And 30, it's kind of silly to say 30. I mean, you know how young you still look at 30? How many of y'all are even 30, bro? Because, I mean, I'm going to put if I remember when I'm going through the editing, I'm going to put a picture of me when I was 32 or 33. I took this picture, and look how I look. If you look good, you see the gold teeth in my mind, a mouthful of gold teeth. Now, I mean, I'm 31, I'm 32 on that picture. You look like a kid at 30, bro. You know what I'm saying? You look like a child at 30. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're young looking. You're youthful looking. 30 is not old. So I don't know how a woman lose her sexual value in any regard at 30. That's just silliness, people. That's just silliness. I have no idea what y'all talking about. So are we talking about her ability to have babies? Because again, that's a different thing also too. They still can have babies at their age. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Because if it's about babies, you still got to move the age back to like, I don't know, 40, 45, right? To be realistic. If you're talking about sexual appeal, I mean, there's no age on that, man. It just depends on how well the lady holds up. If you talk about marriageable, then that has nothing to do with sex. So when these men use terms like sexual market value, these things they sound good, but they mean nothing. They are undefinable. They haven't been defined clearly. We don't know what it is. And whatever definition they give you is going to be a lie. They tell you that it's about her ability to get married, her value on the marriage market. Why call it sexual market value? If it's a value on the marriage market, why call it sexual value? And her value on the marriage market is not going at 30. That's just a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's not going at 30. Her sexual market value is not going at 30 at all. At all. So neither one is going at 30. So that just wipes that whole thing out. So if you're talking about sex appeal, I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Because again, I have no idea what you brothers be talking about. Y'all throw these terms out that y'all never really define clearly, and they don't mean nothing. Because a woman's sexual, her marriageable market value is not going at 30. Her sex appeal is not going at 30. That's just lie. So either way, it's not true. So I'm just saying, my brothers, y'all can continue to listen to these kind of channels, man, but I'm telling y'all, the stuff they teach y'all is dangerous, man. The stuff they teach y'all is dangerous, man. It's gonna mess y'all up. It's gonna really mess y'all up, bro. I wouldn't go down that route if I was y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll stay away from these people, personally, bro. But anyway, now you heard what a real man said, an alpha said, man. I explained this stuff, and you can't tell me nothing I said is wrong. And y'all kill me with that. Everybody want to debate everything. Not that I mind, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I could stand on whatever I say, but everything is not for debate. Everything's not for debate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't like it, that's one thing. Trying to refute it is another. You know, if you don't like it, that's one thing. But if you're trying to tell me I'm wrong, I'm not. I'm not. And that's just the fact of the matter. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, your boy, Brother Kush, a.k.a. the Black Alpha. So long.